Hello, this is Tom for Tabletop Tap Room. And just recently, this week, I was watching someone else do a reaction video. They're reacting to somebody else's video. And followed that video all the way to the end because I was enjoying the reactions of the person doing the reaction. And surprisingly found the video they were reacting to, that guy was being annoying. And so this was on my mind when Wizard Tower Games released this video that I'm about to reference, and I thought I should do a reaction video. So that's what we're doing today. We're reacting to a video by, we're doing our reactions to a video by Don Samora. I did a brief one, and we're going to try to keep it brief as well. But before we get too deep into it, let me just say thanks for watching the video. Thanks to my subscriber. You guys are great. And don't forget those likes, subscribes, and bell icons. Moving right along. So, Don Samora did a video titled To the Stalker. And I thought I would do a reaction video because there were some things I felt like were left unsaid. And we don't want things left unsaid. Let's bring them out in the light.
Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. This is Don from Wizard Tower Games, and this is kind of a different video for me. This video is not for anybody except one person, and that one person is the individual who has been sending me an Eric 10 card in town to roll up many others anonymous mails.
Yeah, so Anonymouse. Anonymouse has been at it again. You know, he just keeps pushing. He just keeps pushing. Now, I'm not going to say who Anonymouse is. I might reference somebody else in the course of my comments. Who that might be, I don't know. But I don't know who Anonymouse is, but I think Anonymouse is coming close to having his worthless ass grabbed a hold of and dragged out into the light.
And who's been sending me stuff in the mail, you know, the images of my daughter who passed away that's manipulated in Photoshop, and the individual who sent me the anonymous mail yesterday.
Now, I just want to say, Anonymouse, whoever that douchewaffle is, has done this thing with the autopsy pictures. By my count, we're somewhere around 6. I might have lost count, you know, over the period of time, but you know, it's been years of this, and he keeps attempting to intimidate, punk, and scare off a federally subpoenaed witness. And you know, it's the very definition of insanity. Albert Einstein, famous, it's attributed to him. I don't know if he said it. I believe he said it. He said that the definition of insanity was doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. This individual, whoever Anonymouse is insane. Okay? They keep doing the same stuff over and over and expecting a different result. And they're not getting it. And I mean, hello, buddy. Not gonna get it. But here we are.
The modified video of an autopsy image that they put in that software that makes the image dance and sing, you know, and they put my daughter's photograph on it. You know, I don't know what you're doing, but it's not working.
So this was taking it to a new height. They photoshopped Don's daughter's face onto an autopsy. And the reason they had to do that is because there was no autopsy. Don's daughter went into a coma. She had previously specified to the family, I do not want to be kept alive on life support. And so the family had to make the hard decision and take her off life support. is no autopsy when you die in the hospital under medical supervision. There is only an autopsy when you die in the wild and nobody knows how you died, and then people find the body. Hey, there's a body here. Then they do an autopsy, but there was no autopsy. They've taken it to a new level now. They used AI, the AI one that makes a body and a picture dance. Not just that. They were like, how can we crank the freak show up to 11 on this even more? And they put the music as Staying Alive from the Bee Gees. So a little extra dig there. A little extra dig for a grieving father. Just the idea, somebody doing this is just extra douche waffly. It's just they've just take that button and they've cranked it up. This is a new height of insensitivity. This is a new height of inhumanity. This is a new height of what's the word my good wife says? Assholiness. Yeah, that's our word for it.
Thanks.
Assholy. Don't be assholy. That's what she says to me. There's a little temptation for me to be assholy from time to time. So yeah, assholy. This is a new level of it. And Don's understating the case here.
See, let me explain to you about your games, okay? You're playing games with people, and what you're doing is you're hoping to get an emotional reaction out of people. And what you want is you want people upset, you want people angry and mad. And
let me just address this playing games. The playing the games, I guess, has been going on for years. It may not be going on so much longer. Because the reason why the Anonymouse, they use the Anonymouse server, it's based out of China, is for plausible deniability. That wasn't me. Caught red-handed, but it wasn't me. And at this point, there's probably nobody out there who's followed this, who doesn't, they're like, oh, we know who did it. May not be able to prove it, but we know who did it. There's just no question as to who did it in people's minds. So the playing of games has been going on, and you've been laughing in your sleeve. It may be coming to an end, buddy, because most recently, the last set of photos that you mailed from a Wilmington, North Carolina post office. And yeah, the Wilmington, North Carolina post office, you went to a specific brick and mortar outlet and you mailed an envelope. Now, you're probably thinking, so what? So what? Well, yeah, that's what I said, so what? And as a fan of CSI, I thought it might be worthwhile to contribute to paying for a PI. Have a PI go around in the locality of the post office and see what video existed and see if the video could not be attained and find out if anyone in particular, any of the clown show posse turns up in particular. So your plausible deniability, the ship might have sailed, and the clock is ticking on you, buddy. The clock is ticking, and your games are coming to an end, because if I get video that implicates one person in particular, I will certainly share it with somebody who may wish to have that individual served with harassment charges. Whatever charges would apply in all of this. But TikTok, buddy, TikTok. Let's get back to the video.
authors swear. And I'm not mad at you. I really am not. In fact, actually, I kind of laugh at you because you know what the truth is? The truth is something that you know.
You know what? I don't know, man. I don't know how Dawn is not mad. I don't know how Dawn isn't chewing table legs off of tables over this. Because if I had a nerd, what Dawn's going through, with my kid being attacked, yeah. Okay, I might be a nice guy. I might smile a lot. I might laugh a lot. I might joke a lot. I might, you know, be fun to be around. Go after the kids, baby. And Papa Bear comes out. And Papa Bear is not a teddy bear. Papa Bear is a grizzly bear. And yeah, I would be, I'd be coming after you, and it would be the growl. Sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you. Papa Bear be coming for you. I don't know how Don's a better man than me. I don't know how he is not mad, but man, more power to you, Don.
And I know. You see, I know this, and so do you. Years from now, when your name will be nothing but an entry on N-World, your name will be discussed at conventions with mockery. People will go, oh, God, remember that guy in that company? And people will say things like, has it been that long already? That's what your history will relegate to.
So what he's describing here is that you are a pariah. And yeah, a pariah. Now, this is a big word. And just in case your command of English is low, and it seems to be low, the Anonymouse does seem to type in what we call lower Lenassian, and has a challenge. I looked up this word because this individual was called a pariah recently, and they responded with an email back and said to the individual that called them a pariah, I am not a pyro. By the way, I'm not a pyro. I'm an arsonist. And why not? Because if you look up in Word Analyzer the word pariah, you see, 3 syllables. It's got a certain rank. Grade level. Reading level is collegiate. That means college level. So somebody who has, their reading level only comes up to lower Lenassian, they would not know what pariah means. And so it's understandable that they'd make a mistake and think they were being called a pyro. And pariah, it means that you are that you are like somebody with a horrible disease like leprosy. It means that you're shunned. You're shunned by the whole community. So it's a big word, 3 syllables, and I know you think it means pyro, but no, it does not mean that. You are a pariah. Okay, and anybody who associates with you, anybody who thinks, oh, I got a game I want to, they're promising they'll help me distribute it. They ain't going to help you distribute it. They're going to work a deal that cuts ownership of the game for the top individual in this crew that's out here that's associated with new TSR. And he's done that before in the past where, use my rating meter, but the wording of the license means you turn over ownership to me of your product. So I'm sure that's what is going on. So anybody who thinks that they can associate with them and they're going to benefit, you get tarred by the pariah by just associating with him. The mud and the feces that's clung to him will rub off and stick to you. That's what Don's talking about here.
Well, let me tell you what's going to happen with me years from now. My company will grow, and people will be playing my games. People will be playing D20 delving on their kitchen table. They'll be playing the card games we make. The people that decided to give me the honor of working with me. We'll probably be doing more projects than what I'm doing now with them, and more creators want to work with us, but not with you. And see, that's why you send emails, and that's why you send things in the mail, and that's why you do what you do, because you're angry. But you're not really angry at me or Eric Tenkar or Tom Veralt or Tim Kask or Jim Wampler or any of the other people you've attacked and mentioned. Luke Gygax. You're not really mad at us. You're jealous. You're jealous because what you see us doing are the things that you deep down wish you could do. But due to your animus, your ego, and your self-hatred, because that's what it is, due to your frustration and your desire to be accepted.
Jealous and full of self-loathing. And, this goes back to, I really believe this goes back to grade school or junior high or high school. And that this individual that attacks from the shadows, that will does an attack where it's an attack where you can't get back at me, because he was afraid. He was afraid, so he didn't like the people on the football team. So there would be attacks, but he would do attacks in such a way as to be in the shadows and you could not strike back. And it was because he's learned this tactic long, long ago. And this is it. This is a cowardly, afraid individual. He has been doing this going all the way back to high school, if not junior high. And he has been on the outskirts of popularity and has just learned this behavior. He is afraid and he is jealous and he's become a vicious little troll.
That's not happening. So you go ahead and you continue to send your videos. They don't bother me. You know what I do with them? I just drag them over to a folder. Send your mail to me. Go ahead. I just hand that off to the powers that be. Send your anonymous mails, because you know what those all are. You know what you're doing?
A desire to be accepted. And I'm telling you, this goes back to high school. And he's a scared little boy, still in high school, still in junior high, not accepted, wanting to be accepted, and lashing out at people, attacking from darkness. This is where he learned this behavior. He and perfected it. The internet has allowed him to perfect it because he's become a vicious little troll.
You're standing in the middle of a vast forest and you're screaming, and nobody's hearing you. Think about that.
Amen. Amen. He's standing in the wilderness and screaming for attention. And, now, ultimately, you have to ask, why does this individual continue to attack Dawn? And that's because he is desperately afraid of Dawn. He is desperately afraid because Dawn has been subpoenaed as a witness. Dawn has revealed that he's had communications where he was asked to destroy records. He was asked to destroy text messages, video chats, destroy everything because he had been subpoenaed as a witness. And Dawn said, no. When you're subpoenaed in federal court, you don't play games. You go to jail. You destroy the evidence that you are told and instructed to preserve. I'm not going to jail for you. And because Dawn said that, that's why this is going on. And so this man, whoever they are, that's part of this pack, this vicious pack over at TSR, they're afraid. They're afraid of what Dawn's going to say in court. They're afraid of the evidence and the receipts and the records that Dawn has, that he's going to, when he's called to testify. And, unfortunately, there's been a little pause because of a bankruptcy. Company went bankrupt and it put a little pause. And so it just keeps kicking the can down the road. But though the can gets kicked down the road, it's inevitable. There's no way he's going to go, oh, I should just give up. It's not worth it. No, there's a point where Papa Bear becomes determined. and all you're going to get is the teeth. All you're going to get is the teeth. You're not getting warm and cuddly. You're not getting, a Care Bear who's going to, or a Teletubby who's going to run away. You're getting Papa Grizzly Bear. And there is just no way he's not going to show up and testify. And that's what they're desperately afraid of. And they're hoping that this dirty trick of this constant attacking is going to change things. It is the very definition of insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's insane. You, anonymous male, are insane. Okay? You're insane. You might not even be human. Because you certainly don't act like a human being. Okay? You are the epitome of being a pariah and something to be scorned. And I know that's a big word, but we've tried to educate you on what pariah means. It's not pyro. Okay? And this idea that where you said, I'm not a pyro, I'm an arsonist. Yes, you are. And you're burning down the house. And the house you're burning down is the house you live in. And you lit the match. Just remember that. You lit the match. You're an arsonist. You claimed it. You can have that. You are burning down your own house. And that's on you. This is Tom for Tabletop Tap Room. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks to my subscribers. You guys are great. Don't forget that like, subscribe, bell icon. Hey, and you know what? If you think that this individual, what they're doing is absolutely heinous, you know what? Show your support. Show your support. Go to Wizard Tower Games. Buy a product. Haunted Ruins, great. 1E module. Rot Hole Dungeon. There's different cards, different products available, both 5E, 1E, at Wizard Tower Games. Show down some support. Say, hey, we appreciate the fact that you've hung tough and you plan to testify no matter what, despite all the harassment you have received. Go by Wizard Tower Games and put your money where your mouth is and say, I appreciate and I want to support you. I appreciate the fact that you've hung tough and put up with this insane pariah attacking you from the shadows because you would not do something that was illegal. All right. Signing out. Keep on gaming. Try out something for Wizard Tower Games. Show Wizard Tower Games your support.